Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us. So today we have a lot of things to take care of on this RV and that truck involving maintenance and repairs. But before we get started, I'd like to thank RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring today's video. Good morning, Mr. Thomas. How are you?
I'm doing awful. My mattress is cracked.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's bad.
Did y'all leave the stock mattress in there?
We sure did, and I'm tired of it.
You know, the first thing we did before we spent one night in our RV is we got rid of that stock mattress.
What mattress did you go with?
Well, we went with RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. It's the greatest thing you'll ever do to your RV.
Hey, how would I get one?
RVmattress.com is a Brooklyn Bedding brand known for its top-of-the-line comfort and quality. Plus, they're made right here in the United States. They offer different firmness options, heights, and dimensions, plus even non-traditional sizes that fit right into your lifestyle.
That is awesome. What about RV sizes that are not normal?
Well, when we were searching for a mattress, that was one of the key selling points, is they offer all kinds of non-traditional sizes, including RV Kings. And because of that, we went with the Signature Hybrid.
Well, how long have you had it? Are you just saying that, or does it really work?
We've had it in our RV for 2 years now, and it honestly is the most comfortable mattress I've ever had, even before we had an RV. When we had a house, this mattress is the most comfortable mattress we've ever owned.
I need one. This is a big purchase. How do I know I'm gonna like it?
If it makes you nervous to try something new, RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding offers a 120-night sleep trial. Plus, they come with a 10-year warranty, so you can rest easy knowing your mattress will be here for the long haul.
So how do I go about getting one?
That's actually the easiest thing of all. You just go to RVmattress.com, and we have a code with them, RVmattress.com/Paving New Paths, and you can save yourself 20% on this new mattress.
I can't wait. How do they ship it to me?
Comes rolled up in a box, vacuum sealed, directly to your door anywhere in the US. The best part of all is that Brooklyn Bedding has their own factory in Arizona. That means they're able to use premium materials at a reasonable price without a middleman to bring the cost up.
Okay, it's ordered. Now what?
You're gonna see when it shows up, it's in a very small box, and you will not think there is a king-size mattress in there.
Hey, Kevin, how long does it take for this thing to show up?
Oh, not very long. We have a little YouTube magic. There it is, it's here already.
That is awesome.
Very fast shipping. You're really gonna love this next part.
What's that?
Well, I'm gonna show you how to take this box and turn it into a mattress. It's very easy. You unbox, you unroll, and you watch it expand. The expanding part is actually the funnest part.
Cool.
We have the mattress on the bed. By the way, what mattress did you go with?
The Signature.
The Signature Hybrid? Oh man. Some bad news about buying this mattress. The only bad thing about this mattress, it's gonna be hard to get out of bed because it's that comfortable.
I can't wait.
I have yet to ever get it off before it blows up.
That is so cool.
We love our RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, and we think you would too. If you're in the market for a new mattress, go to RVmattress.com. Or you can click the link below or go to RVmattress.com/Paving New Paths to get 20% off your mattress with the code Paving New Paths. Thank you to RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring today's episode. Now let's get to the work. So the first thing we have to work on is the AC unit on our RV. So a few videos ago, I showed you guys when we got ready to hit the road after the Texas winter storm. The next day it was 80 degrees, so we turned the AC on. The AC probably hadn't run in 2 or 3 months because it's been cold. When we did, it started making this howling sound. It was kind of annoying on the inside, but when I came outside, it's very annoying to everyone out here because it's really squealing out here to all the other RVs. So we haven't been running it. I went ahead and pulled the cover off, and you saw in the video, it's making a very distinct howling noise, and most likely it's either the bearings in the motor or the brushes are starting to get worn out. And it sounds twice as bad downstairs. It feels like it's echoing through the whole RV. You hear it whining? So I ordered up a new motor using the information off the existing motor, and we had it shipped here to our campsite in Fredericksburg, and it arrived. So there is our new motor. The part number for this motor, which is our Coleman Mach unit, is 1468A310. Now when you search it online, you might have a 1468-A-310-RV, but it's the same motor, and you can use all the data numbers on the existing motor to ensure you have the correct ratings for the new motor. I actually found a small RV/parts store to buy it from. It was only $95, and with shipping, I think it came up to $120 because I needed it expedited to get here before we left. So today, we're gonna take this new motor and install it in our main AC unit, and hopefully it'll get rid of our squealing sound so that we don't annoy everyone else out here. Welcome to the roof of the RV. Check out this view. This is a really nice RV park. It's called the Vineyards at Fredericksburg. And tonight, Phil and Lolo will be there, and Thomas and Beverly will be there. But that's for later. Let's work on the AC unit. And the first thing that needs to go is we need that cover off. So the cover's off, and now we have access to the inside of the AC unit. Here is our current motor. You can see the part number is right there. It's 1468A310. Use that number to search for a new one or whatever motor you have on your AC unit. This is supposed to be pretty simple, just some nuts and bolts, and you can get out of the way. And I should say, if you're going to do this yourself, make sure you turn the power off downstairs at the breaker so you don't accidentally shock yourself up here. The first thing we're going to do is I went ahead and put all this foil tape right here to help with the cooling and efficiency of my unit. Well, now I need to take all that off so I can open this panel up and have access to the wires. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to unwire it and get the slack of the wires out, and then we'll start undoing all these fasteners right here on this plate and right here, and hopefully we'll be able to wiggle the motor out, get it out here in the open. Once it's out in the open, we'll change the old motor off and install the new motor on the fixture, and then reinstall everything and rewire it up. Should be simple, but I'm going to show you guys every step of the way. We have the foil tape off, and I went ahead and did all the screws. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take those 10 screws out, and this cover just pull right back here out of the way. Now you have to watch out because it will try to break on you, but you just want to get access to right here where the fan motor plugs in. I went ahead and pulled the side panel off to get access to all the wiring, and it's pretty easy. You have this brown and brown with the white stripe that go to the capacitor, and the other three tie in right here. So we went ahead and removed these two. They just had these little push pins, and then these, we'll just cut these and rewire them in. So we're gonna go ahead and disconnect all these wires, and then we'll start working on getting the motor out of the AC unit. Now that we have it unwired, we're gonna go ahead and start working on the motor. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this fan blade using this Allen key right here, and I'm gonna slide it just inside there and let it sit in there while we try to work on getting the rest of this out. So we had the fan blade off, and we have it sitting off to the side. Now be careful when you do this because you could damage your, I don't know, evaporator, condenser. Don't know much about ACs. That's an important piece. So whenever you take it off, don't be so hard that you slam it into that radiator. So I know you guys are probably saying, like, how do you not know the parts of an AC unit? Well, I don't know everything about an AC unit. I understand how it works, but I am by no means an AC expert. I just know how to change parts out and find a solution to fix our problems. Now, if there was anything wrong with the compressor or anything actual AC related, I'm gonna call the guy because I have no idea how to fix refrigerant or how this works. But this motor's pretty easy. So the next thing is we're gonna remove the screws from this bracket, get it out of the way, and then we'll take all these screws out right here, and this should pull out, and there's a squirrel cage in here, which is just another fan that rotates on this side. So we have all the screws taken out of this square piece right here. We've undone this bracket, and now it's as easy as just pulling it out. I'm gonna put my hands down so I don't mess up the evaporator or the condenser, whatever it's called. Don't wanna poke it with the shaft of the motor trying to get this out. So the trick is, when you pull it out, rotate it that way so the shaft of the motor goes that way and it comes right out. So now that we have the motor out, the first step we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it over, and this is the squirrel cage that goes inside there, and we're gonna go ahead and get this pulley off. Now be careful, this thing is pretty sharp. It's plastic, but it is sharp. It will get you. So we're gonna use an Allen wrench right there and pop this fan housing off. We have the squirrel cage off, and now I need to go find a metric tool for that. You guys have no idea. I've already made like 7 trips down this ladder. We got the old motor off the plate and the new motor mounted. Make sure that you put it back in the same orientation so that the wire's in the right spot and this bottom bracket here that's a support can go in the right spot. So now we're gonna put the squirrel cage back on and go ahead and get it reinserted and start putting everything back together. Putting it back in is pretty easy once you know how to get it out. So you just take the shaft and go that way with it and then roll it into place. Go ahead and mount it up and spin it to ensure that you have your squirrel cage mounted in the right spot on the shaft, because you can adjust it to make sure you're not hitting the housing on the inside. Now we're gonna put this fan back on, put this bracket back on, and then we'll move back over to wiring it back up. We have the new motor installed and both of the fans reinstalled, as well as the support bracket. Now we're gonna start working on the wiring. We're just gonna wire it up the same way it came apart. All right, we interrupt this wiring job to make one more trip to the truck to get my wire strippers and some zip ties. Be right back. I'm back, and that makes my 10th trip back to the truck. No job will be complete without several trips to the store or the truck to get more tools. Anyway, you guys watch me work while I ride this thing back up. We have everything wired back up. Now we're gonna button back up all the shields, put this panel back on right here, and then we'll go downstairs and we'll fire it up to see if we fixed our problem. Hopefully, after all this work, our AC is much quieter and much smoother. Everything's put back in place. We're gonna go downstairs, flip the breaker back on, and fire it up and see if we fixed our problem of the squeaky, annoying fan motor on our AC. Good news, it works just fine, and at least on the inside, it's quieter than it's ever been. So let's go up top and see how quiet it is on the outside. So we're up here on the roof, and you can hear it's no longer making this squealing sound, and it's nice and quiet. So that's gonna do it for this part. I'm gonna go ahead and get the cover back on there, and then we have a little bit more work to do, but it's on the truck, not the RV. We have the cover buttoned up, we have all of our tools picked up, and everything's cleaned up here. And it got me thinking, everything that's ever gone wrong with this RV has happened in at least pairs, if not triples. So what's the odds that since that one had a problem, that one right there, or this one right here, don't also have that problem soon? Only time will tell, but everything that's happened in my RV has always come in at least pairs. So stay tuned, take your bets now. I'm gonna go ahead and bet it's the bedroom one because that one runs the most. This one back here only runs a little bit. So my bets are, when the second one goes bad, it's gonna be the bedroom. We're done with the AC. I know some of you may point out I didn't put the foil tape back on. That's because I don't have any, and we're not very close to a Lowe's. But all that foil tape was additional stuff I put on because the factory just puts like 2 or 3 little 1-inch pieces all around the place. So the next time we're at a hardware store and I get foil tape, I'll go ahead and get some, go back up there and tape it all off to make it nice and tight. The park just called and said I have a package up there at the front. I didn't know I was gonna have anything today. We weren't expecting anything, so let's go find out what it is. Hey Bob, what do you think the package is? You don't know? Me either, we weren't expecting anything today. We have some things coming tomorrow, but not today. Anyway, let's head up there and find out, Bob. So we actually had 2 packages. One I was expecting tomorrow, and one we weren't sure if it's gonna get here in time, but it's from one of you guys out there. So let's open them up and see what's in them. The first package we got, I was expecting, but not until tomorrow, and it is our replacement water filters for our Blue Technology 3-stage water filter. There's one, there's the other, and there's the other. I went ahead and bought 3 complete sets because we just replaced the current set that's in there right now. These 3 sets right here should get us a whole year. And I went ahead and I ordered the same way you guys do. I used the discount in the link in the description below, and I saved myself money on these filters. Now, if you're interested in trying out a Blue Technology 3-stage or 2-stage water filter, check the link below and go over and check them out. They've been awesome for us. So this next package right here is actually from one of you. It's from Richard and Melinda Roberts. They reached out to us and wanted to send this to us, and they didn't think it was gonna make it on time, but it got here. So let's open it up and see what they sent us. Oh man, you guys, this is awesome. Would you look at this? We are official RVers now because we have the sign you can hang on the front of your RV that says your name. Look how awesome that is, guys. That is awesome. Let's go show Alicia. Guess what we got?
What do we got?
From Richard and Melinda.
What is it?
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Whoop. We're
Oh.
official RVers.
Oh my goodness, it's one of the things you hang.
Oh, guess what?
What?
There's stuff on the back I didn't even notice.
Oh my gosh.
So we can tell people, look,
Holy
incognito,
cow.
paving new paths.
That's so cool. So Richard made this?
Yes,
is
he did.
What Melinda said? Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So we're official now. We officially have a name to hang on the kingpin.
Oh, is that how it goes? Oh, that's cool. Look how cute. Let's tell people who we are. Maybe they'll
Like this right here. Is not
Maybe
already, like we don't already tell people who we are. We're like
maybe
that.
they'll like and subscribe us. Oh my gosh, y'all, that is so cool. It's like what is that called? Etched into the wood. I love it.
Thank you, Richard and Melinda.
Yes.
This is awesome.
We love it. Thank y'all so much for reaching out and sending that to us. We're glad it made it in time. It's beautiful. You're very talented.
Now they're all gonna know we're here. Thanks for that, Richard. So let's get back to work. So you're probably thinking, what is wrong with your truck? Nothing's wrong with my truck. Just a small cosmetic thing that I need to take care of. And you're probably asking, what could be such a big deal? There's this right here. You see this mud flap? It is broken. And when you drive, it flaps. And I can hear it. So we're gonna replace that today. And as usual, if you replace that one, you might as well replace the other one, because then it'll look bad because it's not new as well. And of course, if you're gonna replace the fronts, you might as well get new backs to make them nice and shiny as well. And we have all that right here. I actually was supposed to do this before we left to come on this adventure. Sorry, you guys are in the sun. Sorry about that. So I actually planned on doing all this before we left on our adventure. But when I got these, I just shoved them in the RV, and you saw a few videos ago we did the purge. Well, I found them in there. It reminded me I need to go ahead and put them on. So today we're gonna put them on. So the fronts are actually pretty simple. You have 2 clips and 2 screws. You just take those out, put the new one in place, and reinstall the clips and the screws. And the back is even easier. It only has 1 screw, and the rest are these little push lock plastic tabs. You just pull them out and they fall down. So we have the mud flaps changed out, and look at these back ones. The back ones were actually harder than I thought, because you have to line up 6 things at once, and you can't do one before the other. They all have to go at the same time. Check out these front ones. These were actually really easy. We got those changed out. When I was cleaning up, look what I found. The motor for my AC came with a spare capacitor, so we're gonna go ahead and put this away just in case we need it sooner than later. What are you doing?
I'm running.
You running?
Yeah.
Where are you running from?
From you.
Oh, I'm not even chasing you though.
You gotta try.
Kayla and Ashton out here trying to help me do these mud flaps. It also added to the job. It took about 25 minutes, so we're done with the mud flaps, and the last thing we need to do is we're going to be replacing this bed cover right here. That's right, my MX4 backflip bed cover is being replaced. And it's because of one of you guys out there. So you guys saw a video and you saw I had scratches on it when it's in the toe position. Well, this is the toe position. Well, the scratches are when you flip it back over, you can see all those scratches, and it's from this piece right here laying right there. Now they have rubber bumpers on them, and I've added extra bumpers, and it still scratches them up. Well, one of you guys saw those scratches. You sent me a message and said Backflip has an amazing warranty. You should reach out to them. And I did, and they do have an amazing warranty. I believe it's a 5 years, no questions asked. All I had to do was send them pictures, and they sent me a new bed cover. Not a whole new cover, just the top part. So the rails I get to keep and reuse. Well, this top part is being replaced. And what's great about them is we have the MX4. The MX4 has this matte finish. It's kind of like a bed liner finish, so it's pretty durable, but it's not shiny. I saw another truck that had one just like ours, but it was very slick and glossy. So I requested that they send me the glossy version, which is not an MX4 anymore. Now it's a G1. The G1 got sent to Phil and Lolo's house. They're actually on the way right now with it, so when it gets here, we're going to show you guys how to change this out. Plus we get to have a little fun, because part of the warranty is when they send you a new one, you have to destroy the old one. All you gotta do is drill some holes into it and send them pictures. Well, we're gonna take it a little step further. We're gonna destroy it on camera, have a little fun with it. Welcome to the next day. We have a new guest. Phil arrived.
How y'all?
And he brought my new bed cover. So the first thing we're gonna do this morning is we gotta get this guy off of here. Say goodbye to the MX4. These are actually pretty easy to take off. So we have it up here in the towing position, and then you flip it up one more time, and you have these little screws right here on both sides. Once you undo both those, it just comes right off the rails. So the bed cover's off, it's right here. We're gonna push it out of the way. Gonna go unbox the new one and install it, and then this project will almost be over. So that does it. Now we have our new bed cover installed. There's only one thing left to do for the warranty. We have to destroy the old one. They recommend taking a drill bit and drilling 3 holes in it. So we got the world's largest drill bit, and we're gonna drill 3 holes. All right, it's destroyed. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time. I'm just playing. Now we're gonna have some fun. Surprisingly, it didn't even damage it that bad.
It didn't?
No.
Oh, it sounded terrible inside.
Well.
Oh, is this where the tires?
Surprisingly, the tool handles still work. Everything's really cracked. That one's bad. That's bad. This is no longer good.
Oh, this is hilarious though.
Well, Let's see what else we got. Hey!
I think it's destroyed.
This thing's no longer waterproof.
Rest in peace. Old backflip bed cover. You were a good one.
That's going to do it for the bed cover. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with us. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one.